jittery energy, and you've been wanting to move, or you will be during this cycle, if not before, move from that place of anxiety, nervousness, excitement into a more calm state, because Cancer is a water sign that tends to be more comfortable. Right? Cancer definitely likes comfort, my experience. So you're wanting to move into something more comfortable, which may mean having more information, which may mean moving past a certain phase of where things are right now that is causing, through unknowingness, causing some nervousness, excitement, anxiety, so forth. And you're being advised to step away from the situation and find other things to do rather than try to push or dig up the answers, or push people perhaps to give you the answers. How do you feel about me? How do you feel about this situation? We've been talking for a while and I still don't have clarity on this. I want some clarity. Or what's going on with this this job search I've been going through? I want a job already. I want to have my feet planted. I don't want to be in the in-between stage anymore. Whatever you're going through, this could be all kinds of different things. Whatever, those are just examples, but whatever you're going through, you may be or may have been putting too much attention into them and trying too hard to get out of this phase that's making you anxious, nervous, excited, etc., and into more comfortable phase. You're being asked to embody the feelings that you want of comfort, relaxation, etc., on your own, away from the situation. Okay, teach your body what it feels like to feel those things. So place your attention elsewhere more of the time. Do things that feel good. Meditation's certainly good, and allowing yourself to be in a more receptive, allowing, peaceful, comfortable state, doing things that you enjoy that make you feel comfortable, rather than being in that chaotic energy so much of the time. I hope that makes sense. I think reallocating, changing your time a little bit, reallocating how you're spending your time, so you're spending less time in this area that's causing your nerves to feel kind of wiry and uncomfortable, and spending more time with things that are making you feel peace and are making you calm. Okay? If you have questions, you can leave them down below, but hopefully that gives some clarity and is helpful. And I hope you have a good season, Cancer. Also, I just want to add too, also in the booklet it says that something that you have been unsure about, but you've had like a hunch or an intuitive idea about, you're going to get confirmation that you were right about that. So the confirmation, the answer is on its way, alright, but realizing some things we have control over, some things we don't have control over, and allowing yourself to relax and release some of that need for control may be beneficial. Everything that was said in the booklet, I'm feeling like with this particular sign, most of your message and what was important was actually read straight out of the book. So pay more attention to that than what I'm saying. Go with your gut and what feels right. Alright? Alright. Next up is Leo. And Leo has a beautiful card for Leo. Golden. Blossoms of the Sky Dancer. How beautiful is that? This looks very much like Leo energy. And what I'm seeing with, there's a pattern I'm seeing with the signs and the cards in this reading, and that is that so far anyway, a lot of the energy has been telling us to go to our authentic place and what we enjoy and find healing and compassion and success there. So I really love that essence, love that energy, and I'm hoping that everybody is indeed going to get that guidance and have that be the supported energy right now. Because sometimes we have challenges where we're asked to move beyond our comfort zones and stretch ourselves and try on different shoes, try on different ways of being. And it's really nice, after everything I've been through recently so far, to have the Kwan Yin cards, be saying, like, go to your comfort zone. With Cancer, go to what makes you feel comfortable and safe. And with the other cards as well, is kind of go to your authentic nature. So I haven't read this card yet, obviously, but to me it just looks like a Leo energy. She's dancing in these beautiful flowers, all lavishly dressed in gold and in the sun. Alright, I'm going to read the card though. Blossoms of the Sky Dancer. Okay. Kwan Yin dances creative energy and light across the sky, causing blossoms to descend. In the same way, when we tap into our spiritual power of creation, we cause our life and all of life around us to bloom. Very real. Creation is a natural, spiritual power within you, beloved. Force can slow down the process. It is time to stop striving and to allow your manifestation to occur. Trust, let go, allow your creation to flow. Kwan Yin is a being of divine feminine power. She dances with the sky, the heavenly powers of inspiration, and as a result, life blooms around her. Kwan Yin brings you guidance that you are creating something important right now, something that is aligned with heavenly forces and light, that is significant for the path of spiritual awakening on this planet. Whether you are fully conscious of it or not, it is happening. Your spiritual light is flowing into the physical plane with the intention to manifest certain life situations and circumstances. These manifestations are in accordance with your spiritual path, and Kwan Yin will support you in your manifestation, her sky dance, which calls the divine light of inspiration and support into earthly creation, so that we can experience the divine in form here on earth. The way of the sky dancer Kwan Yin is the Yin way, or the way of divine magnetism. Yin power is the consciousness and beingness that allows us to draw into our lives that which we desire. We become attractive to it: wealth, well-being, peace, passion, purpose, friendship, support, success, and so on. Rather than going out and striving for it, as though we do not have it within us already, we can grow in our ability to simply be and become simultaneously until we experience it physically in our lives. It is only a matter of time until it happens. Okay, I'm going to read a little more. To cultivate Yin power to allow creation to manifest in your physical reality, you can focus more on allowing, flowing, surrendering, and participating in the greater flow rather than the usual ways in Western culture of doing, making things happen, forcing, intending, and holding. Kwan Yin guides you now to balance doing with being. Beingness is presence, it is appreciation, it is joyful stillness and wonder. It is the realization within you that you are a spiritual magnet, and whatever you want to attract, you can, simply by cultivating the qualities you seek to experience externally within you. She guides you to sky dance with her now, to become receptive to heavenly energies, and to allow the manifestations to bloom. It says blossom, like flowers falling from her divine feet. Beautiful. Okay, so I knew a Leo for quite a while who I tried to explain this to and get to understand this. And he probably did to an extent, but I think to an extent he just didn't understand what I was talking about, because the Leo energy is like the sun. It shines. It can be very driven. It can be very external, very doing. But I know other Leos too, and I think that you do understand that polarity for the most part. Most Leos do, or they're capable of it anyway, that polarity of doing and being. And you certainly can be being while you are doing. You can be walking down the street very much in your essence, in who you are, experiencing in the moment, just being and walking. Or you can walk down the street and have your mind everywhere, thinking about things that are external, thinking about critiquing yourself, right? Thinking about, am I losing weight? Am I walking fast enough? Am I going to trip and fall? And having your mind spiral, looking at a thorny bush and then thinking thorns, that rhymes with horns, and then thinking of somebody with horns, like a goat or something with horns, and going off. That's not really being in the present moment, in the on Earth. That's being spread out, right? So this card is saying, I feel like in addition to this, the message for this card is just me putting out there that sometimes people can want something very much and they can work towards it, and working towards it can be a very important part of the puzzle, right? Say you want to have get a promotion, right? And with that promotion you'll have A, B, and C. You'll make more money, you feel like you'll have more respect, and a title, you feel good about that and all these things. And C is, you'll have you'll have support, and the people close to you will be happy about it, the people you live with will be happy about it, and so on and so forth. Let's just say that's it. Or you'll have better hours or something like that, right? So you can be very focused on what you want. You want that change. You want things to be different. You want more money. You want more respect and that title, and you want your work hours to be different, more flexible, or whatever, right? And you can then work really hard towards that, take the action steps, and do that on your downtime, whatever you do, try to have fun, or whatever. But that's not, but there's a message here to embody and be the change that you want already. So if you want to have more money, you can do different things. You can try to meditate and feel what it feels like to have that money. You can start looking for people to help you budget when you have that raise and you're making that money, and figure out how you're going to spend that money that you're going to get. All right? Coming from a place of living like you already have it can help move it forward, and it can help you become ready to receive it. There's two energies. There's putting out that energy of, I want it, I'm going for it. It's kind of an attacking energy, right? You're going after it, you're chasing it, you're going to get it, you're strategizing, etc. Then there's the energy of welcoming it, the energy of like opening your arms to the person running towards you to welcome them in and hug them, embracing it, receiving it, allowing it. So when you're in that aggressive energy, like running towards something, you're not in the energy to welcome somebody in and give them a hug, all right? So balancing that out so that you're not always in the attacking mode, so that you take time to open yourself up and allow it to come to you, and allow yourself to embrace it and receive it when it's ready to do that, is what I feel like this card is about. just balancing it out so you're doing both, not doing all one or the other all of the time. And like I started touching upon, putting yourself in the position of like feeling that way now, feeling the feelings that you want to feel now, living your life like you already have it some of the time. So, you know, you want to be more respected, you want to feel more respected. There's different ways you can do that. You know, spend time or talk with people who respect you more, who already think that you're worth of respect. Go out of town, you know, be an actor, go out of town, sit at a coffee shop, make up a story, you know, start a conversation with somebody, make up a story, tell them that you are, you know, you have that job title that you are about to get. You know what I mean? As long as there's no harm to it, you know, if you're never going to see them again, if somebody out of town, don't let them fall in love with you. It's just casual conversation, you know. I don't know. I don't feel too good about giving that advice, but I don't know. You can be creative and find ways to do that. But I think loosening up, dancing, enjoying what you have in the present moment, seeing how you already have certain aspects of it maybe, is a lot of what this card is about. Okay. Anything else? Just getting out of that icky energy of gotta have something else. I'm discontent, I'm working, I'm discontent. This is about opening yourself to receive what you want through being more attractive to it. More attracted to what you want. What you want is probably not a vibrational match to exhaustion, to negativity, which is a byproduct of working really hard for something sometimes. I hope that was helpful. I hope you have a good days here. Shorten these after messages like they were in the beginning. Ooh, that's a beautiful one. Virgo, my goodness. Mother Fierce. Wow, that is gorgeous. Jupiter is in your sign right now for the whole year, Virgo, and it's an outer planet, but I can definitely see how it's like whacked into my life, and it's been very powerful. I don't know if others are feeling that or not. Feel free to start a conversation about that in the comments below if you'd like. But anyway, not to steal your thunder, I'm looking for your card here, and it's Mother of Mercy and Mother Fierce 61. Okay. Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured, beloved. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, and no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, know that you are safe. You are protected. You are loved. Beloved, you have been growing spiritually. Sometimes this evokes responses from others. The responses may be loving and affirming, encouraging and validating. Many will choose to be inspired by your growth. Sometimes, however, lower vibrational responses will arise which might be fearful, insecure, jealous, or angry. These responses arise so that they can be healed. The healing for you is in how you choose to allow yourself to shine and not be diminished by the healing process of another. For the other, their healing is their journey, and you have offered them a great service. Know that you do not need to be afraid, nor do you need to hold yourself back out of fear. Maybe a little more. There is nothing that escapes the notice of beloved Mother Kwan Yin. As a divine mother of fierce compassion and protection, she sees all, she knows all, she blesses all. She can lift you beyond fear and threat, beloved, into a place of unity with divine love that secures you against any would-be threat and delivers you into peace. For you to benefit the most from the protection, you need to trust in her light and realize that she is shining through your own inner light, that she and you are one and true. From this perspective, you can realize that you always have the right to say no to any energy of fear or doubt that seeks to cause you harm. Harm comes from a lower vibration. It does not need to be feared, but it does need to be responded to with assertiveness and compassion. Kwan Yin now helps you retain your inner peace in the face of any lower vibrational energy so that you can be kind and accepting of the divine essence in all of existence. No matter how heavily veiled the divinity appears to be, and yet also remain assertive and only unconditionally loving vibrations are welcome in your energy field. Wow. Okay. So a couple things coming to me as after messages here, additional messages. One is that for you, if you feel called to, Kwan Yin may be a deity that you can work with right now to assist you, to help. So if you wanted to get a pendant or something with Kwan Yin and wear her around, or have a picture or a statue or something on an altar, Kwan Yin, she may be an energy that using in the way of having her in your home, carrying her with you, or meditating with her right now could be very helpful. Embracing compassion and compassion for yourself internally, embracing the essence, embracing compassion within yourself and for yourself, and for others within. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I'm hoping it does, but like doing meditations and feeling compassion for others. That's an internal thing, okay? Doing that, but also very much in an external way. So through your thought, through your, not just your thoughts, but through your words, through things that you're saying, taking stands for compassion through your actions, through your words in relation to others. It's not only, you're not only protected in doing that, but in a way it's going to be like fire. It's just going to blaze through your obstacles and blaze through these lower vibrations. It's going to be empowering for you and of great assistance. I think for some of you, like, I don't know, but I'm getting this sort of idea that right now more Virgos are waking up to becoming vegan, and taking steps towards that than any other sign. Like I said, Jupiter is in Virgo right now, but I'm getting that sense. Virgo has to do with the digestive system and eating a diet that is more in alignment with our biology and processes. I'm feeling like because Jupiter is in Virgo in part, your sign is kind of stepping up now and blazing through and being like, okay, yes, I am going to heal this part of my body that Virgo, I said Virgo governs the digestive system. Every sign governs an area, and what happens with that is it tends to be the most active area sometimes with these signs. They tend to have a lot of energy there. For Aries, it's the head. And if you ever talk to an Aries, you can see that they have a lot of thoughts going on. There's a lot of energy there. They have a lot to say. Oftentimes, with, let's see, Taurus is the throat, Cancer is the breasts and the lungs, Leo is the heart, Virgo is digestive system, Libra is the kidneys, Scorpio is the genitalia, Sagittarius is the legs, and so what sometimes happens is because there's so much energy, because that area gets used so much, it becomes overactive and problems start arising. So Sagittarians probably have more issues with their legs than any other sign. If we were to do a survey, like of everybody who has leg problems, and then we were to say, okay, which sign has the most leg problems, it would probably be Sagittarius. So Virgo would probably be the sign that has the most problems with their digestive system. Anyway, this is rather off track, but that is one way that you can incorporate compassion and healing for your digestive system at this time. But listen to your intuition, listen to your message I gave you and the message from the book, and I hope that you have wonderful blessings from Kwan Yin and a good days. And move on to Libra now. Libra's Libra's card is Sisters of the Star Blossoms. Okay. It is a good time to remember that whilst we each take our own unique journey back into divine bliss and truth, we have plenty of friends that love us unconditionally and wish to help us find the way home with the least suffering and greatest joy. When we allow ourselves to be helped, we help others too. It is a spiral of support and love that is wishing to connect more so with you now. Group energy is powerful. When used consciously, it can help us expand in the same way that if we were doing any task, many hands could make light work, as the saying goes. Well, many hands make light work too. Your energy can help nourish and lift the energy of others in a group as you are able to carry a high vibration of love in your heart. The ancient Chinese over 2,000 years ago referred to the Pleiades as star blossoms. These 7 stellar sisters work together as a group of higher consciousness to radiate great love and light on our planet. And they can assist you now to find the light in the groups within which you share involvement. It is service to connect with heart-centered groups that feel good and improve the quality of your life, and to be supportive and supporting of such groups. And you are guided to allow this to happen more in your life right now. Solitary practice is an important element of growth and can be extremely powerful, but sometimes group energy is an important element of your spiritual growth too, and you are encouraged to meditate, pray, and chant with groups and communities that resonate with your heart. A little more. Sometimes more spiritually advanced souls consciously feel that they need to carry the group energy themselves. You are guided to surrender any excessive responsibility, to assume your natural cooperation and perhaps even authority in the group from a place of love rather than burden, and to allow yourself to be lifted as well as contributing to light and love to your chosen groups and communities. The Sisters of the Star Blossoms know that group energies give and take, and when we allow ourselves to thrive, so too can the group gain energy and grow. This oracle is also guidance to call upon stellar energies that are unconditionally loving and supportive, and the appearance of the sisters, of the star blossoms, indicates that you have a soul connection that can nourish you to higher vibrational star consciousness, such as that of the Pleiades. Wow, okay. So it's talking about groups. I think, let's see, there's an additional message, and open myself to receive it. Nurture yourself. In doing so, you're able to bring more to the group and have a better, healthier flow of give and take. I'm seeing like the breath of breathing in, breathing out. You can breathe out deeper, more. You can breathe out healthier breath that makes the group healthier if you take better care of yourself. And what you can receive in from the group will be healthier, less stressful, more nourishing if you take better care of yourself as well. So nourishing yourself, taking good care of yourself. Also getting the message that going outside, looking at the night sky and the stars right now can be very useful for you. Connecting with that celestial energy, doing various meditations, star meditations, and so forth may also be good for you at this time. Okay? I hope you have a lovely phase here. And next up we have Scorpio. Yes, Scorpio. Orchid Priestess of Destiny. Okay, I like this. I'm Scorpio. I like this because I've been thinking about food a lot lately and gardening. So, with the 7th, see where it's going with that. How appropriate for Scorpios. Sexual or sexual.